Hey guys, in this video I'll be sharing with you the top reasons for student visa and post-study work visa rejection in the United Kingdom. Now, there are loads of people, getting rejections on their student visas, and for some, for their post-study work visa, they'll be getting rejections, and these are some of the reasons you need to avoid to ensure you don't put yourself in that particular situation. So if it is interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Daniel. On this channel I share videos around traveling abroad. So if you're looking for a place to get first-hand information, then you're in the right place guys. Click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family on this channel. And for my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you guys for the love, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right in to the video. In the last couple of months, I've got like loads of messages from people on my Telegram channel. If you haven't joined my Telegram channel, go on the link in the description to join the amazing family. We've got loads of people there who have got adequate information and answers to whatsoever question you might actually have. And people have been able to secure accommodation from that Telegram channel. All you need to do is just click on the link below to join the Telegram channel. So I got like lots of messages from people on my Telegram channel and also on my social media platforms, especially Instagram. And people have got their visas. I got like lots of amazing and heartwarming feedback from people on how this channel has helped them through their UK journey, and how they were able to get all the information they needed to apply for their student visa to study in the UK without necessarily having to pay any agent. And it has been like an exciting news for me, knowing that this channel has been helping hundreds and thousands of people to achieve their dream to study in the United Kingdom. Now, however, in the midst of those exciting news from people who were able to secure their student visa and post-study work visa, I also got quite a number of people sending me their rejection letter from the UK VI. So what I did basically some couple of days ago was to compile the reasons I got from those letters on why people are getting rejection mail on their student visa and post-study work visa to study in the UK or to live in the UK upon completion of their program. And so these are some of the mistakes you must try as much as possible to avoid, so you don't put yourself in that position. Because trust me, if your student visa is rejected or denied, the administrative review is not a journey you want to go through. I've got a friend that went through that administrative review after his student visa was denied, and to be honest with you guys, it was hell for him. It took them over 3 months to eventually review his application. He later got a visa, but it took them another 3 months. That's 3 months of sleepless nights, 3 months of uncertainty. It can really be exhausting. So I'm going to share with you some of those reasons why people got rejection on their UK student visa. Then later in this video, I will tell you some of the reasons why so many other people got rejection on their post-study work visa. Now, the first reason why people get rejection on their UK student visa is incomplete form. Now, this point might seem obvious, but to be honest with you guys, you need to be very detailed and meticulous when filling your UK student visa application. I remember when I filled my after filling all the information, I kept checking every single day before I eventually submitted. And in those few days, I was able to see some mistakes, some little mistake I made that could have cost me my visa. So it's very important to don't be in a rush to submit. That's why it's very important to start your application as early as possible. It's going to save you lots of headache. One of my very intimate friends is coming to the UK in January, and we already gone through the whole process. She already got her visa in October. So but obviously she's only allowed to move into the UK from, I think, on the 15th of December. However, she has gotten her visa already in October. So she's just spending the rest of the year, November, December, early January, just to, work and also, get our execution letter ready, and all of this stuff. So she knows what she's doing next. Unlike people that are starting the program in January, and as of January they're just starting to build their proof of funds. So it's very important for you to start your application early. So incomplete form, ensure that you read through, you go through, don't make any mistake on the information you are sharing, and ensure that those information are actually detailed. Now, the second reason why people get rejection on their the student visa application is irregular fund transfer. Now, if you're submitting your bank statement, I said in one of my previous videos on how to build your proof of funds for the UK student visa. Make sure that on your proof of funds you don't have irregular funds. Now, for instance, you kept funds in your account for 28 days, and throughout the 28 days, the first day there was like a deposit of 10 million in that particular account, which is probably the amount you needed for the proof of funds. And for the rest of the 28 days, there was no transaction, no outflow or inflow of funds in that particular account. Now, this is going to raise a red flag for the UKVI office, because the first question they will ask you is, why did you get a lump sum as deposit in your bank account? So now I've told people countless number of times, if you have really approved of funds and you need to move a large sum of amount of money into that account, move that fund in your account on the 1st of January. And I'm making an assumption that if you're bleeding from 1st of January to 31st of January, put the large sum of amount of money in your account on the 1st of January, but start reading your proof of funds from the 2nd or 3rd of January, so your statement doesn't show inflow of that large amount of money. Because if the UKVI office find that suspicious, they're going to contact you to provide evidence of that funds. If you sold your house or sold any property, they will ask you to provide evidence of you doing that. If you did a business and you were paid for a business, they will ask you for proof of that business. So it's really a lot of hassle and stress for you, and you don't want to go through that stress. So irregular funds transfer is one of the reasons I saw from people whose visa were denied. Now, unclear visa category, obviously, if you apply for the student visa, you wouldn't apply for a skilled visa. So that's quite a very logical one. And that reason why people get student visa rejection is criminal record found against the visa seeker. Now, if you're filling your visa application, they will ask you if you have any criminal record. And if you say no, and they later went through your record and discovered that you had a criminal record, that's automatic rejection, because it's going to raise a red flag on why you're actually trying to cover up any criminal record you've got in the past. Now, another reason is inadequate fund to sustain. This also goes back to your proof of funds. Now, as I said, if you've been following my channel, you know your proof of funds is a sum of the balance of your tuition fee and living expenses. So make sure that the amount you're keeping in your account is enough for your proof of funds. So if you need 5 million, obviously you need more than that in most cases. If you need like 10 million naira for your proof of funds, I personally advise you to keep 12 million naira in that account, just to avoid avoid you having to give explanation, and all of that, and getting your visa denied. Another reason why people get visa rejection is the inability of the UKVI Home Office to confirm your proof of funds. Now, recently, about 2 days ago, I got someone whose visa was denied because the UKVI couldn't contact the bank. It's one of the commercial banks in Nigeria, and there are some banks in Nigeria that I personally advise people to avoid. Honestly, don't keep your funds in some of those banks in Nigeria. I'm not going to mention their names on this channel because obviously I might get sued for mentioning their name. And if you want to know some of those banks you should avoid in Nigeria, please go on my Telegram group and chat with me privately. I've got like 3 different banks that people got their visa denied because they didn't get response from those banks. The UKVI didn't get response for those banks. Just avoid these banks if you are building your proof of funds in Nigeria. So inability of UKVI Home Office to confirm your accounts, your bank account, is one way people get their visa denied. Another thing that also leads to rejection as regards your proof of funds is providing adequate documents for your application. Ensure that all the documents you need for your visa application is attached. Don't forget to attach any document. If you're struggling, for instance, when I did mine, I forgot to attach a very important document, and I did a self-service application. I had to go, when I went for my biometrics, I had to tell them I needed to upload this one document. I paid about, I think, 18,000 or so just to upload one document, but it's worth it because I wouldn't want to go through the hassle of administrative review. So that's about that. So for post-study work visa, so you might be getting like rejection of post-study work visa, and one of the major requirements for you to apply for post-study work visa is for you to complete your program. So if you don't complete your program in the UK, you will definitely get a rejection. You can't even apply because your university needs to contact the UK Home Office to inform them that you've successfully completed a graduate or an undergraduate studies before you're eligible to apply for the post-study work visa. Now that is why people get rejection email. I don't know whether people don't actually try and get information before they make a decision. I got someone who traveled back to his home country, I think few days to the expiration of his student visa. And one of the conditions of applying for a post-study work visa is that you must be in the UK at the time you're applying. So this guy went home and his visa expired when he was at home and was thinking, oh, he could apply for the post-study work visa and travel. So his visa was denied because there was a record of the fact that he had left the UK and he lost the chance of applying for the UK post-study work visa. So, and these are some of the few reasons why people get their student visa rejected. So if you find this video resourceful, click on the like button. If you have any questions, state in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing Kobe family. And if you have been watching my videos, you've clicked on the red subscribe button, you've been a part of this family, thank you. I really do appreciate you. I don't take your love for granted. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.